do you think about women in leadership makes them uniquely positioned? Is there anything that makes them uniquely positioned to contribute at a different level than men do?
Oh, without a doubt. I think they're one of the most underutilized, underappreciated, under-maximized resources in the workforce, because I can tell you they come with compassion because it's in their genetic makeup, right?
DNA, yeah.
Right, in their DNA. They were born with this thing, and it's millions of years of evolution, right? They're born to be mothers. They know how to nurture. They know how to care. They know how to be compassionate and understanding. And yet they're so strong. They're such a great combination. You know, us men, I love one of the things I love about women is most of them are still very, very connected to their intuition, right? So I can tell you now, when I hire somebody, they go through a process, but I asked to my two female teammates, I asked them, how did they make you feel? Mm-hmm. I don't care about what their skills were, where they were, or their experience. I asked those women, how did those people make you feel?
Yeah.
Louie, he gave me the creeps. Throw that resume away. And so women bring these unique skills, and most of them don't bring an ego. Men from really early on, and I've done a fair amount of reading and research about this. Mm-hmm. Us guys, really early on, we were taught, don't cry, suck it up, walk it off, be a man, don't be a baby, don't cry like a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And so then we developed this macho crap that's just that, macho crap. And so most men, and you can watch them in a room, they're busy wanting to be the biggest dog in the room. Right. Women don't come in from that place. Women come in from a place, now they can have drive and ambition, but they're really coming from a place of, okay, how do we do this? How can we put this together? And how can we take care of everybody while we're going after this thing? And that's why there's so many great leaders. I don't know if you, and I'm going to draw a blank on her name, but there's a great resource out there. If people don't know, it's called Masterclass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the lady that built spandex, the whole spandex brand, who's now a billionaire, started in her flipping home. No business experience, had an idea, and it's still possible. What I did, what she did, it's possible for anybody out there to just create an idea, start a business, and it literally starts out of thin air, out of your imagination. You bring it into from the ether. For me, it's from God, right? The universe, infinite source. It's just these ideas. But women in that place are so powerful. And I can tell you that they're also so right now I'm in a 42-week leadership class, and I've been teaching leadership for years already. Mm-hmm. But I'm always learning. And one of the things he was talking about is how the women in the workforce is on such a rise, and that there's such a powerful asset. And in his example, he's got I think 20 people on his team. Only one of them is a man.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, this is really interesting, coming from a guy who's been in the Marines, right? Who, people talk about the toxic masculinity and everything, right? And people probably envision what that looks like. So here's a guy who's been in the Marines, career Marines, 20 years, right? Saying, hey, look at women for the value they bring, which is something totally different from what men can bring on so many levels. There's extreme value, and they can do things that we just innately can't, right? Because they're programmed that way from their DNA. And if you want to recommend somebody to appear on the podcast as a guest, please email us at info@opsqc.com. If you're interested in sponsoring a podcast, please reach out to us at the same email. We'd love to have your support.